Anyumre yama wajo am wakwa baba Adom TV so ebraso see the big agenda dwumadie bro na ye ba be di nkomo e de afa the new patriotic party NPP amanyuku na ne dey wonum aye vetting of various aspirants pese wonum etu amanyuku no franka na sign a vetting no akọ so far hwan ne itimi apie ye ba be di nkomo na ya hwese bitima bo aspirants no ba akọ camp na ya nunum ahwede ekọ so any how optimistic said the Bruni Bekan on moye after a vetting no ye from na say ampofo eje we a big agenda me twa omra ne yanto wase me bi nsem num na ye ni nkomo aba big agenda so afi braso say ye di enkomo na ansakra ne ye be kon nkomo no mu no ma ye mfa wonko NPP campaign officer wo Greater Accra ha ho ne vetting process no ekọ so vetting committee no nim se ira adokofo na etie adwamu na ye recommend je Japan ena edi kan ekupia bidweku nanim ansana ada aspirants no eba ene yera Brian the champion aba afi Dr. Lad Mahmoud Baumia Kennedy akompreko Japan United NPP ye vetting committee nanim sebe esenye nkwa na adwo na no sinika bia hwenti unia se wo fa nkrata tintim na wo de bampanifo ne mo so won mu no di nkomohwe wadwene mu duro wani suade hunu enimpo de enti opese odi amanyuku nanim ne ho kan san komo no akoso na after say binum ye appearance e wo vetting committee nanim no omo ene Adom TV edi nkomo kakra ye ntiti nkomo ne bi ansa na yaba into your conversation no proper na fe ye di nkomo.
We have had very fruitful discussions. They've asked many questions and I have answered those questions. So I'm very satisfied with my vetting and I pray that everything is okay. I hope the committee is just as satisfied as I am. I think they will be. But I am very thankful to all of you for making the time to wait for us. I want to thank the rank and file of the party. And I think from vetting, we are entering the country to campaign. We are not taking anything for granted. We have to campaign very hard, sell our ideas and sell the NPP so that I can secure this nomination and then proceed for the 20.
It's a vetting to see whether I qualify. And as a member of parliament, it's very easy to qualify for such a vetting unless you have any other thing against you. And I don't have anything, so we just had a normal conversation about how we're going to move our party forward. As far as I am concerned, it was a requirement that came with the forms that we have to pay a development fee. If you are a presidential candidate, you have to be able to demonstrate resourcefulness, to be able to mobilize what is required to fulfill the party's.
I mean, every experience is unique, it's different, but at the end of the day, it went well. Of course, they wanted to know my views and my visions for this country. And as I've said, you know what I stand for. I believe that we need a new dawn in this country. We need to restore the values of service, sacrifice, and selflessness back into our society and our general body politic. We have to think broadly in a collegial way as Ghanaians, and we as political leaders have to lead by example.
No, not really. You know, I was prepared. So I believe I answered all the questions. And they know I'm ready to be president of this country. Yeah. So they really wanted to know why I want to be president and my vision for the country as well as the party. Okay. So I enumerated a couple of points and how I'm going to address some problems. So basically that was the
so far 4 aspirants. Engineer Kwamina Eje Japan, Dr. Lad Mahmoud Baumia, Dr. Brian the champion, and Kennedy akompreko Japan, and I appear before the vetting committee. Dr. Kwame Adokofo, and Eda Ano na moon semene de keka hona de kakra ne aboboso de achero ba yemunra the camp of Kennedy akompreko Japan na yenua be ma Ernest Adade e wo hanom se ya ka ye wo ho a ye akasamafo na se campaign team no ho Adade boko de
ya Adom
ye de twede mpo Nyankopon ase oni honorable ne ko vetting no
me ma nko ho ye free campaign tour ne bae no Niama bebre akaye chinti ebi hweha na ebi hweha.
Oh, okay.
Omo the group went to the vetting. But yenim de course nyina nti.
All right. You better the course, but before the Okoka campaign to us, then it's a free campaign when buy. And I'm going
say, in fact, you shall see free Western North, and a free Western North near Koa Hafu, near Dura Bono, and near Koa Bono East. Inti ye drew Bono East, no na near ma kakrai waitress, as I say, a banner, vetting ye can home. Okay. And yama me yenana Santi Hima, so a na Quada necessary. Ono nso ka ho na omokochia ene party mpanimfo ni nyina nti ye nyina ye ba ukwada no ekochia ye na yawada akopim mmemme da ye kowie kakra ye be ye Bono East ya nti ye wie wo Bono East na yaba.
Okay, nti say so far ma say 5 regions.
Yeah 5 yeah.
5 regions. Mokwa mo ye den mo co various constituencies na say more central point and meet your more various regions.
Yeah, all the constituencies.
More constituencies in all the 5 regions.
All the regions, na any constituency bia di nkomo ya ni polling station for. Nti akodura de di kan a ye ne say sempenin for krowra for na say ye ni omudi nkomo. Nti so di krowo ho na say ye kohun na ye be kwa kohun na ye ni regional executives na di nkomo asre omo nhira. Ansana Boyra constituencies nti ye constituency bia ye pese ye share obia including even polling station for na ye ne omo adi nkomo nti saa na ye no obia ho hia ye everybody ye enja obia behind.
That means 275 constituencies. My one is about Kobe 276 grand.
Say I 30 something and ye twaso ye be Kobe bia answer na January 31st na ye be kwa akoto aba
na mona eye.
Oh, esewani me pictures ni bi ni niama enenam social media. Wow, to me who say enkrofo aye ni omudi nkomo no. Eto nipa asum pa. Me ono tiawa sisi a what is say the campaign wabo obi ekutia oni obi a onka obi a ho asembo ni bia. Em say ba akupe no kokan ya na mienu na kokan ya etene ye ba ko o say find X. Eno ye bono no enya bono Western North na ye share regional executives no di na asem to omo anim no na okachiro am say obi akọ obi elusu 1 million votes na odi mfie nwotwe na etimitete ye because mfie 9 not so kakra na mfie 9 na to aso no sante so kakra na obi nso elusu 1.7 million votes na 1.7 million no so obi di 1 million odi mfie nwotwe na etete ya 1.7 million odi mfie sen and betiti nti say yem fan say mfie dodo na ye X dia mummy anhwehwe X no eno na this our conversation in koba em say legitimate the ye can say untumi nkoso nya de wo ye ne say de wo ye ne na wo expect different results nti say opese wo sisa ade na ni na wo sisa say de si kwa delegates no any kromafo no what we call the sympathizers no say monfa monsisamu na monfa ora Kennedy mra me ye wo videos bi ni niama bi a se won saka bi a wani beje pa because ye kona ye dru Kumase no na Kumase taxi driver for ni niama be cross cars yi no mo say ye ma mo nko na ye pese Ghana for nyina ate nti me de papa ba ko de o say muntwaye na ye pese ye kasa kire Ghana for se mo besi samu a ono otimi di ni nsa si ni bo se me NPP ni me ye delegate abano ma nko ankoto se mo di Kennedy beba de aye beto nti de sympathizers no canon no de wokrum no se emfie 9 a etwa sorry 2023 ya emfie miensa na ewo mu 2023 ansa na ye be congress no delegates no any sorry sympathizers no any kromafo no say se mo di Kennedy ba ye beto se mo koso na mo ye dada no se de mo se ye na ye nto no correct by 2024 no we 2.1 million votes na yenya no 2020 na nkoto aba so omo afiri mu omo atukwan o say de atie bia no 2.1 million nti say de bia meka ba bia meko bia meka say sa 2.1 million nipa 2.1 million no koto aba still anka NDC belusu by 400,000 votes even 20 na nipa ba akukura ambeka ho ti wo mo afiri mu ti womo etu kwan kwa amanone ti di oyare a wantumi ankoto aba still NDC would have lost by 400,000 votes enti no efutu a sympathizers in the ama party for
no the more derive from sa loss no ni say candidate na na man from
there are so many reasons economic can ho we but there na nkrofo no can say yen candidate no niama koso no nkrofo bi ka ho enti say wo de asimasi ana obi ntin ba we ni na betimi aya kwansidi ama mo enti mo de mo nhwe na mo nsisam it was no news ya dia ya kan ho asem nkrofo aka ya nsisam no nso no ebi aye nhihye soronku bi chen se de yesiye no na yesisam mu kakra ebi aye nuanum bi a se bi o mu de ebufuo bi nti bibi a anko yie nti asem bi a obi aka kire na wanka ne yie nti eni sa ne ama no the American is me nka nipa ebeka abato no 2024 no like new registrations are here na yeah no ma say make wo mo eto abama ye
numbers 2020 yeah now say all things being equal say the economics become yeah
na ye fan say wo dey ti wo mo free mu ye do mean can say wo mo eto about 2024 na 2020 na do 2024 obi ati ase
but you nyina ya assumptions you see
elections we are looking at
you can assume but realities in so was
say ye the assumption side na free the reality is say unya 6.7 million votes in 2020 you are assuming say enye kura no ubenya 100,000 bi ubenya 200,000 bi aba be count 6.7 million no ti say NDC for omunya 6.2 this time omunya 6.3 ni kakra nti no all things being equal no ubenya ketwe bi aba be soso nti say yanya bi anka ho kura na nka ye tie form kakra said the form for ne kan said the sympathizers no ne wo mo to abama NPP ne kana omu nye delegates say tie wo mu kakra na nka ye kan say obi ambeka ho kura na ye mfa dada no kura na ye nti kakra mfiri mu a ye man some small margin of error it's possible say the yenya no dada no because it's hard say obeka say ya kwa abatwo emre twemu no na the subsequent abatwo no na so by such a huge margin no
so him the history of NPP politics so the way new in 2007 abra nanado ebe flag bearer na 2008 we lose election no going to 2010 abra na mo pesa mo elect flag bearer for no nkomo na then times one leading member here Alan echita for can say Alan about 2008 sa na nipe wo kromo dodo na eka so delegates na say nanado na enko ema within party no omo have faith in nanado eto abana ma na akopem so win here and the working say ye ka say sa ten na sa take mo fo sen ka Kennedy ba ya e bia nka ye better
sa na 2007 nti yenko 2007
meba nti o ko form no o say a form for na some mo kan say nka Kennedy ba ebeboa right yes sa na o ka say and as say within party na nka san so no mo amu say as a mumpany for MPs ni ade no do na so akodi Dr. Baumia onya sa
yo so ubo 2007 pesa ye kwasha ase free so we share 2007 aba Owura Akufo-Addo e de bae na sa time no oni Alan context no koye very close koye close part to the extent say in fact Drew baby Alan CEO minua penny nti mumma ye njae na ye nkona asundwemra and Alan tna echire Owura Akufo-Addo koye no onya 49 points
something yeah.
So kitwa a show say ade na Owura Alan ejai say Owura Akufo-Addo nko na eye no it almost crossed the 50+1 vote. In fact, we need exactly we need first round, you know, to the extent that we have to go to a second round and a third round. Into the point that
that third round I am coming into any third round. It was a constituency that needed to be.
Oh, okay.
Any third round. It's a 2 rounds election. No 2 rounds. It was left with just one constituency. We
had to vote a third time and Sana declare winner. So you can call it a second and a half.
Third time is a Ghana for but it was a particular constituency.
We had to vote a third time and Sana to me are pointed to a winner. The year can say Owura Akufo-Addo time in 2008, how they compare your current way now, and then now to make a farm. What you say? Enti me so me can one more mujidie as at that time no. And he says say be a candidate because let me tell you the same thing happened in 2024. Now I say your candidate Owura Akufo-Addo is very popular within the NPP. NPP for don't know. NPP for everything about Akufo-Addo that time will be happy. Nanso NPP for nko vote to no win abana enye yie. Nti ye behia that middle group na ya ankrofo from floating voters I call them sympathizers. Wo mo do NPP no ana obi wo ho hwe conditions no or the akoto aba. Nti obi anim say that time no. Now we didn't have the kind of challenges even though 2008 and sana ye be ko abato no na credit crunch na happen in US in 2007 and affected other economies. So the economy became a conversation but no credit say obi obeka no crache ne ho ni say President Kufuor pencil performance as at the time we were going into the election was unmatched. To me, fan compare Owura Rawlings before our free power and before then. Until now, we perform, but the external factors no hit and hard. And no Ghana for MIA who say, or by now ye juma ye per social intervention programs. They are there. They per way and the no more banning. The economy itself had been retrieved. We have recovered the economy from a negative 144% under Rawlings, which was the debt to GDP ratio, and we had now come to, we were even talking about the value is the same. 1 cedi was $1 or a little under $1, and so the economy was on its feet. At this time, and I always say it with a lot of caution. At this time, no, say. We have had, the economy has had a hit, a very strong hit. Say ye form one anka niama na wo mo a ebia na omo koso niama bia e ma ye nkrofo ni bi kura nkoto aba no. We were going to vote for them. The one more American ufa Owura Bawumia, for example, any mpanimfo a omo etwa ne ho ahia na people saw say omo ka ho na some of the challenges for corona. So the MPP for Nankasampo no had their own worries.
Okay.
Enti na MPP for Nankasanko polls.
Matthias
enti the year can say so the 2024 compared 2007.
Performance different.
Apples and oranges kakra. Enti no the year can say obia or chef otie form otie the ordinary Ghanaian, the sympathizers ni niama. Or the even 2007 now reference here and ebeye emfato hono be hu say ye the Kennedy Basa Abria the only person na obetumi afre yemfa ne say yenuanum na omo say yate ye hofo no yemfa ne say yenuan num ne. I believe say it is easier for obi to say Kennedy or a third party to bring them together than one omubuefu womu no quote and unquote.
Okay.
I'm careful when I'm saying this.
All right.
The womu omu I say omubuefu womu no. You find say obi ti sa afoko. Na you find say ye papa Bawumia approach bia Owura afoko ni dom. And na Owura Kennedy and now womu any other person.
Just 1 minute.
We will see the difference. In the end the can say simple. Owura Kennedy tu ni ho asi ho. The grassroots love him. The ordinary Ghanaian
and response
Ghana for there na yetu swaba. One, corruption. Will be an himself Owura Kennedy or bad politics since 1992 no. Will be to me pointed finger say wa kodi boni way and wa ji abansika wa di o money dream way. There are or a businessman, so he is pushing the agenda of jobs. Yeah, problem juma. Nipano on his own. Will be Africa's biggest Africa's biggest steel factory. Will be Africa's biggest coal store. Nina know there are evidence. Will be West Africa's biggest. Oh, vetting there to say the videos ne kan ye no. Omo nyina ye party no mum penimfo. Omo ye nkrofo a omo di mu wo party no. Omo ye MPs ni niama minim de omo colleagues ne omo party friends ko bisa wo mo ntimi nyia no.
Okay.
Once abon
Ernest Adade enkomo na de sobre na so. Ye beda wase. Da wo so ye be say di nkomo bi e frem na nase apofo jewe e big agenda. E be say she o chena ye damasi.